Hi, this is Philip with RTX Honeybees. It's April 12th, 2023. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening and about 80 degrees. Uh, I'm over at my mother-in-law's house. This is where I caught my second swarm. Um, this swarm has been here for approximately 3 weeks, maybe. Uh, when I first noticed it was caught, a couple of days later, I was headed down to the farm in about 3 days. So I came over here and I took it down and looked inside of it. And it was a very small swarm, only a couple of frames of bees, if that. And I didn't see any eggs or brood. I didn't see a queen. So I made the assumption at that point that it was probably a cast swarm with a virgin queen. So I put it up as quick as I could. Bees were already starting to cluster on the fence, hoping the virgin wasn't coming back from her mating flight at that point. But so it's been 13 days since that day. So I'm going to take them down. I'm going to look for a queen, obviously, and eggs and brood. Also going to give them a mite treatment, and that's about it. These will get moved to the farm on Friday night or early Saturday morning, just for reorienting purposes mainly. I may leave them out there. I don't know what the plan is for them yet, but glad you guys could come along. So let's get suited up, get this done. There's a good bit more weight in this box than there was when I was here last time. You guys have a look down in the box. No smoke yet. Maybe we have some gentle bees here. We'll see. Okay, well, we'll go a little bit longer with the. We'll go a little bit longer without the smoker. See what happens. What I found is generally smaller colonies tend to be a little more gentle, but not always. This is the old comb that was part of the trap. It's mostly pollen. Nectar on that side. I'm going to try to clean that up front. Hope I don't knock it over. Ah, yes. They must have got busy. Of course, it was 13 days ago, but there's a little bit of brood in here. Have a look. If you guys see the queen, let me know. I haven't even looked for her yet. Yeah, there's some cap brood there. This is all comb that the swarm has drawn. I'm going to mark her red because I feel like it was probably a virgin queen before. But I might be surprised. It may be somebody else's marked queen. Expect to find her on this frame. Could be on the first frame, but I found her. I'll see if you guys can find her. She is small. You guys see her? She was on that side. See if I can find her. Yeah, she's kind of a dwarf queen. Right there. There she is right there. We're going to mark her. She's got a little bit of a, I think that black tip on her tail fooled me a little bit. She's a little bit longer. She's still not very big. She's a small one. They are gentle. All right, so we're going to mark her. This will be the first. This will be the first marked queen of this year for me. Hopefully my red marker works. Where did you go? There she is. I need to practice picking up queens anyway. Yes, you didn't like that, and I didn't like it either. After I've harassed her enough, I think I'll go ahead and go the old-fashioned way, the way I'm used to. Sometimes if you do that, she'll crawl up. But she's not. Can't get her to. Well, I'm lost her again. There she is. All right. I got her. Brand new red marker. All righty. She's marked. This front comb just has, I don't know if it has eggs, and it has some larvae, a little bit of young larvae in it, some pollen. We're sort of in the shadows here. Birds. Yes. Let's release her. They're definitely fanning, wondering where their queen is. She goes. They were really piled. They really came in hard when I finally got that back up there. I'm gonna let those go back in, then I'll trap them, and they'll be part of the oxalic acid treatment. I don't know how many are coming and going this late in the evening, but maybe more will get in there. I don't know that I need that smoker anymore. Sure if I needed it at all for this one. Okay, this is a little device I came up with to give my nucleus colonies and my swarm traps oxalic acid treatments. What I do, as many of you know, I use the poor man's oxalic acid wand method. So I built this to hold that wand, and right in the middle of that swarm trap box is about a 2-inch diameter hole that sits right over that opening. So when I set that on top of here, it has nowhere to go but up into the box. Because I'm just doing the one colony, I really don't have to put this on. I could get it started, walk away for 10 minutes, and come back. I've got an automatic switch that turns it off. But I don't want to set a bad example. This is really important when you're dealing with oxalic acid to wear you a good mask, respirator. This is my switch. I have other videos about how I treat for oxalic. If you guys want to go find them on my site. I'm going to try to tip this a little bit just so you guys can see the hole in the bottom. See it right there in the middle bottom? That will line up over the wand. And I should have already loaded the wand with oxalic before I picked this colony up. I got ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and do that. Take a little extra time to make sure it's lined up exactly. All right, turn it on for roughly 3 minutes. I think it's great if you catch a swarm. This has a good bit of capped brood in it, but I like to hit my swarms at about day 7 after being caught. That's usually optimal time. Gives them time to be accustomed to the box and to be we have uncapped brood. Some swarms do swarm because of mite loads, so it's not that unusual to catch a swarm that's full of mites. I've done it before. So the brood break helps, but the brood break plus oxalic acid is, really gives your caught swarm a good start. I need to see if they're getting out here. If they are, I need to fix that. You guys see that? Getting a lot of bees right here. I think they're coming out the top somehow, so I need to work on that top to make sure that they that this holds them when I go to move them on Friday. Yeah, they're coming out right there. I'm gonna re-loosen this and push it down and tighten it up again. I don't want to do it right now because I'll crush a lot of bees. All right, that clicked. Now that battery was lower than I wanted it to get, but I want to go ahead and let it finish. But I need to get this battery charged because I probably did a little bit of damage. It was below where I like it to be when it's working. But now we wait for another 2 minutes before we take it off because that acid is still vaporizing for a couple more minutes. And then we'll leave these closed for another 5 minutes or so. Hope the queen didn't come out the top. This is live as it happens, so we're not only showing you the stuff that goes right, we're showing you the stuff that goes wrong as well. Do you see how that sat down just now? Look at that. Like I said, I don't want to crush those bees, so we're going to let it sit for a minute. Peek in here and see if I can see the flaw. All right, make sure the queen's not on the outside of the box. Yeah, I don't see her out here, so they'll just have to find their way back in. Down real gently. Brush as few bees as possible. Okay, as usual in beekeeping, things don't always go as planned. A lot of bees got out the top while I was giving them that treatment. They'll hang out here for a while, but they'll figure their way back in. Philip with RTX Honeybees. Thanks for watching.